Well, hey there. Welcome back to Astroneer. I'm Joe Mama, your host. We are on Glacio at the moment, and I've taken the liberty of, during the off-camera time, to do a whole bunch of ash and trash stuff. And one of those things is to redistribute some of the power production equipment to places where they're needed and most effective. And I started collecting all of the small wind generators I could find, well, most of them I should say, and brought them here to Glacio where it's very windy, and you've got that one over there as well. And I grabbed most of the RTGs and brought them here, and I think, yeah, I think this is where it's doing the most good, because one of the other things that I'm doing, and like you ask yourself, well, why do you need power on a planet you're not actually visiting? Well, because I've decided to do some things. When we set up the extractor last time, it got me thinking that maybe what I need to start doing is set up extractors here and there on different planets and collecting resources that we would need. So I've got this one set up right now, and it's collecting hematite. Now, it's not really active at the moment because I already pulled the canister which was filled with hematite and brought it back to Silva, and I'll use it to produce iron as we need it. But right now it's kind of inactive, but still I thought, you know what, let's redistribute the power production in a more useful way. So that's kind of one of the things I've been doing. And like I said, I've been going to different planets setting up extractors. This isn't the only extractor I've set up. I also have one set up collecting wolframite, I believe it is, on Calidor. Trying to think what else. I think I've got one on Novus. I've got one on Novus collecting lithium. And then as we need other material, there's of course the one on Silva that's collecting astronium, and as we need different resources we'll just move them around, but those 4 planets should give us everything we need. If we need titanite, we can move it here. If we need aluminum or whatever, we can move it on Calidor, we can move it on Silva because aluminum is everywhere. So we're good. But anyway, let's get back to Silva and let's talk about what our next mission's going to be. So you may look at this and think, wow, it looks a little more fleshed out than it did before. Well, again, that's because I've been setting up these extractors to collect up resources that we go through fairly quickly. So that's what I have been up to. And then, as I said, I'm reconfiguring the power production a little bit. So I collected a lot of the solar cells, put them here. I've got one of the wind pallets here. I've got 2 solar pallets, and then another battery pallet, and then of course the batteries. But there's no need to put RTGs here since there's almost always wind blowing and the sun shining. One of those 2 things is always happening. Oh, plus I do have the QT RTG pallets here, 2 of them. I mean, that's a lot of juice right there, so I think we're good. But anyway, last time you remember, we picked up a couple of pretty cool toys to include this VTOL device right here, vertical takeoff and landing, and it's got some it's got some slots here. But I gotta say, this surfboard is the bomb, and not just because it's a quick way to get around, but I think it was Umfufu. Did I get your name right? It keeps reminding me of some Zubumafu, some show from the, I don't know, from the 90s, I think. Maybe even, but it was about 20-something years ago. Anyway, so I see the name, that's what it reminds me of. But he pointed something out that's very cool, is that, let's go over here to the rocket. Now, just get off of there. Now, if you noticed, you may have noticed playing this game, if you pick up something very heavy, once you've got it, you can't move. All you can do is kind of pick it up, set it down, and go somewhere else, and then pick it up again, and that's the way you have to move it. Or you pick it up in a package like this, and then you can slowly shuffle with it. But if it's an expanded item like this, if it's expanded out and it's oversized, you're not carrying it anywhere. Except, hop on your surfboard, you pick it up, and you don't have to move. The surfboard will move it for you. So that's a pretty cool tool. So technically, you could load this sucker up with anything you want to load it with, and with the surfboard, you can carry it anywhere. So let's go ahead and put it back on the launch pad, shall we? Alright, where's the launch pad? Right, chow. Okay. So yeah, also, he pointed out that the surfboard can transfer damage to you. It's as if you fell. If you fall riding the surfboard, you will take damage. It's not like riding a vehicle where you could jump off a very high mountain, land, and you're going to be just fine. But also, you notice when you're in the vehicle, you can't pick things up, you can't carry things, you can't interact with things. When you're on the surfboard, you can still act as though you're on foot and you can interact with things. So with that in mind, let's interact with this and see what we've got going on. If you remember, we found all of our gastropods, and we got, obviously, we're riding around on our two toys, so we did our prototype missions. So the last rabbit trail we've got is this Echoes of the Past. So I'm thinking we go ahead and start down that trail, and it's going to start with printing a probe scanner. And I did a little recon, and actually not a recon per se, but I took a look at exactly what it's going to require. It's you print it from your backpack, and the only item you need to do it is one nugget of steel. Fairly easy. Let's see what that gets for us. We're going to go through the process of cooking up some steel, which do this enough, and you know what? Let me enable output there. See, this is full of hematite right there. We brought this from Glacio. All right, so we need iron, we need carbon, and argon, which, like I said, I've taken to keeping samples of all the gases here on a pallet, so that way you don't have to constantly shuffle a third ingredient. You can just bring the two ingredients and there'll be a gas canister there ready for you. You just got to keep them changed out, keep them full. All right, or not keep them full, but just keep them from going empty. All right, so let's do some steel. I admit, I'm not sure what to expect, but I think it might have been Umfufu who brought it up. It might have been somebody else, I don't remember, that pointed out that there will be mountains involved. So we could find ourselves burning through a lot of hydrazine. All right, let's print the probe scanner. Draws 0.3 power while active, and it doesn't have a switch to turn it on, which tells me I should probably take the oxygenator and put it there, and put this here. Okay, now I can turn it on and off. Okay, just wanted to be sure. I'm starting to learn how this works. Okay, so with that in mind, Echoes of the Past rewards solid fuel jump jet. Okay, well, we've got a backpack, so the jump jets are unnecessary at this time. So I think what we'll do is we'll put them here. And let's see what the next mission is. Chasing signals. Find a vintage probe and attach a probe scanner. Okay, so activate the probe scanner to narrow in on the location of a vintage probe. So we're going to need the probe scanner to find the probe, and then we attach the probe. That being the case, let's see if we can grab another container of hydrazine. I'm really not sure what to expect. Okay, we got one space left. You know what? We don't need this work light. I don't think. Let's take the work light out. Let's put the oxygenator there. Do we already have soil? Oh. Well, shoot. There we go. It's not the place. Okay, so now we got 3 spaces in our inventory. Okay. So, let's get on our surfboard. Let's get out here a little bit. Okay. Okay, what am I looking for something? Okay, let's try it now. Oh, I saw it. Oh, I saw something. I saw something. I see one light blinking on the scanner. Now it just disappeared. Okay, let's try this again. Yep. Right there. Oh. And it is elevated. As if it's on a mountain. Oh, is it on top of this mountain? Okay. Alright, whatever. Try it again. I have no idea how far away it is, though. Oh, come on. Okay, now the probe scanner has 2 lights blinking on it, or rather, one solid and one blinking. Okay, whoa, okay. That would have been death. Okay, so can I energize it with the C button then? Yes! Okay, good. Excellent. Why is there no power? Why is there no power? Oh, hang on. Draws 1 power while active. This draws 1 power while active. Okay. I should have taken another QTRTG thing. Or I should find a what do you call it? A wind or solar probe. That's right here. This is it. Am I right? Yeah. I was thinking it was this blue dot right here. I was gonna follow that blue dot. Oh, son of a bitch. But I saw that silhouette and... well, that answered that. Kepler Space Telescope, historical probe. Okay. Alright then. So we should be able to open this and check out our missions. Okay, so we can collect that. Things to remember. Find the remaining vintage probes. Explore the solar system for more signals to the past. Each planet has a unique probe. Oh, so we gotta do this 7 times. Alrighty then. So here's what's gonna happen. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll keep recording and I will go get the other 7. Or the other 6. And I won't put you through this every time, but if there's anything remarkable to report, we'll report it. And we'll see where that leads us. Well, now that we're back at base after doing the first one, after finding the first probe, what we'll go ahead and do is we will reconfigure the backpack. I'm going to add another QTRTG. I don't think we're going to need anything special as far as equipment goes, but we got the oxygenator, we've got our spare container of hydrazine, we've got an almost full container in our jetpack already, so what I'm going to do is grab 2 containers, and I'm going to put them onto this backpack here, or onto this pallet. Then next, we're gonna print 6 probe scanners, or we're gonna print 6 bits of steel, and we should have the equipment to do it, I believe. Okay, that is 6 probe scanners. We got transportation, we got oxygen, we've got hydrazine. I don't think we could need any more than we've already got. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we'll grab 1 probe scanner. Hop on this bad boy. Hit R. Okay, there it is. I can hear it. Yep. Oh, it's... oh, I see. It is. It's actual, like, recreations of old probes. And this is, like, Pioneer? It's... yeah, it looks like Voyager or Pioneer. New Horizons, okay. Okay, what does that give us? Anything interesting? No, it doesn't actually give us anything. We just have to find them all. Okay, so that's 2 down. All right, next we'll go to Calidor. Actually, we might just do Aatrox right after that. I was going to do that last, but maybe we won't do it last. Maybe we'll do it fairly soon. Okay, we'll attach. Let's see what's our hydrazine looks like. We're good. Attach another probe. Do that, and then I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna do a thing. We're gonna go into orbit, and I'm gonna pick another spot. Because I'm lazy. Probably down here somewhere. Let's do right here. I mean, I could be totally picking the wrong idea here, but there we go. Okay. My logic may be completely wrong, but I figured we gotta do something. Oh, okay. It was right there. That looks like the Hubble. Yeah. Okay. So that's 3 out of 7. Ooh, can I carry something back with me? I should be able to. I should have 2 spaces left. I'll grab that, and I'll grab the dynamite. Okay. Let's go to Aatrox. Why not? I was gonna save it till last, but meh. Only because it's the most difficult. But actually, it might not be. Just for navigational purposes, we can already breathe. And there's nothing else we need to do on it. We don't need to generate power, so, which is one of the hardest things to do on Aatrox. So maybe it really isn't the hardest in this application after all. All right, let's see what our fuel situation looks like. We're good. Let's put that puppy on. Put our map on, and then okay. Got it. It's in the mountains. Oh my gosh, what a miserable place. Look at this. This is no joke. I have not seen places like this on Aatrox before. I had not actually seen what the mountains look like, I guess, in Aatrox. I thought I'd seen them, but no, I definitely have not. And you have to search on 3 dimensions now. Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, it's Sputnik! Yes? That's gotta be Sputnik. Oh, that's totally Sputnik. Yeah. Alright, so that is 4. Oh, that is 4 out of 7. Now we gotta get out of here. And I don't expect that's going to be easy. Oh, it's even making the Sputnik beep. You can hear it. That's cool. Okay, so we're on a new container, so let's go ahead and put another spare in. Okay, let's head toward... I'm thinking Glacio. No, let's go to Visanya. Should be right there, right? Let's grab a probe. And we got fuel, we got power, okay. Let's, oh. Let's grab that. Put that there. Anything else we can grab while we're here? I wish I could find some graphite. If I find graphite, we'll package this up and take it home. We don't need it here anymore. Speaking of which, is there anything here we could take? I think we've already picked through and gotten all the good stuff out of here. So, okay. And the thistle whip seed, let's get you out of there. Okay, that looks like a Voyager probe. That is a Voyager probe. There we go. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh yeah, Voyager 2. There we go. I followed that mission religiously growing up as a kid, as a young teenager. Okay, keep an eye open for graphite. Right, I said I was going to do that. And actually, come to think of it, I know there's some near the launch site. Or the landing site, rather. Yep. Yep, that was it. Okay, Novus. Turn that on, and... okay. Being a moon, I don't imagine we'll have to go very far. Oh, that's it right there. I'm not quite sure what that is. Mariner X. Mariner 10. Mariner X. Mariner 10. Okay. Mariner X. Alright. You know, I thought it might be a Mariner probe, except I think the Mariner actually had 4 solar panels, but of course it's a wreck, so maybe it had 4, but it's only showing 2. Alright, so I guess that will do it for this planet. And let's head to Glacio. I think that's our last stop. Okay, we will grab the last probe scanner. That away. Okay. Actually, you know what? I had a better idea. Let's take the train, see if we can get closer. I'm betting that the train goes in the proper direction. I think it's pure chance, but I think it does. That's not it, is it? No, 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 no. That's some other wreckage. I see it. I see it. What in the world is that thing? Pioneer 1. Oh. What do we got here? Wants to capture this moment in space and time. F, take photo. Okay. Poof. Einstein-Rosen Bridge. Okay. It took a picture of us. Outstanding. Wanderer suit, Wanderer gray, unlock, take a picture. Achievement unlocked, the Wanderer's Way, whatever that means. Okay, things to remember. Find the vintage probes. Let's call that up. When and where. Greet the Wanderer, which we did. Nice. Okay, so let's go back and claim our RTG. Well, let's go back to Silva to claim the prize and end this mission. Okay, so we've collected a bunch of junk and we've completed this mission. Let's set this off to the side because it's going to drop something onto our pad. So we collect our bytes and our one more RTG because Lord knows we need more of them. So Well, as you can see, we have no more outstanding missions. So what that means is, for the future of this series, I'm not done. What we've done is we've completed the pre-planned stuff that's laid out in front of us. What I'd like to do is take the automation options that we know this game has and use them, do some experiments, see what kind of things we're capable of. I love Factorio. And if there's some way we can automate the process of gathering resources, processing them, and storing them, using them for something else, I'd like to do that. Oh, you know what? There is one other thing I would like to do, because I know this is a thing. I know this is something we can do. There is something called a figurine. And, oh, there's the camera. Holographic figurine. What do we need? Plastic in order to make it. A customizable hologram when activated. Okay. And what is that? Terrain analyzer. Okay, so yeah, we can create a holographic figurine. Let's just do that one thing. All right. Carbon and compound go in here to create plastic. I'd like to see what this is. I don't know what made me think of it just now, but since we're talking about mission-related stuff, this just seems like a good time to explore this. Yeah, holographic figurine. Okay, pawn type 01. How does it work? Produces a customizable hologram when activated. Can I put it on something like right here? Can I activate it there? Oh, you know what? I have to actually have the table to activate it. There is like a hologram, there's a table you can mount them on, and maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know, we'll try that. But anyway, I guess that's gonna do it for this episode. Again, we are not done. We finished all the laid out missions, which is great, but we are not done. We are going to go ahead and explore the automation options and see what we can create with this game on our own. We might even dabble in creative mode. We'll see. Future is unknown. But anyway, if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop any comments any questions or whatever that you have in the comments below. And I take everything into account. I read them, I learn, and I'm finding this fascinating game and connecting with people who also find it fascinating. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next episode. Ciao.